Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls Randomizer. Last time we made a few mistakes, namely a big one that involved a bit of a stab, and we killed the gargoyles, which is more positive. So it occurred to me after I said I would attune for my mistakes by joining the Warriors of Sunlight, I don't have a white sand soapstone, so I physically cannot join them unless I level up my faith to stupid high levels, which I'm frankly just not doing. So, until either, for whatever reason, I decide to level up my faith that high, maybe I get, I don't know, Sunlight Spear or something stupid. Or I find the White Sand Soapstone. I cannot join them until either one of those two happen. So I already killed the first few Shreks in this area. Because, I don't know, didn't want that to bother. They drop blue Titanite chunks, and that's about all I have to add. We have to go through the Firelink Shrine Way because otherwise we can't get to Blighttown and we'd be stuck. I know this chest isn't a mimic, but you know. I also don't know what's in this. Divine Blessing. That's a waste and a half, because I will never ever use that. The Divine Blessing is one of those things that embodies the eternal gaming paradox of useful, therefore never use. I will never use that because of just how useful it is. Jeff Goldblum. I mean, like, come on. That's the natural evolution of Jeff Goldblum from The Fly. Just get off there. Yeah, here we go. Hello, Mr. Bug. How you doing? Just fine, even. I don't know why they can sometimes flip through the ceiling, but, you know, as you do. I'm gonna have to kill Maneater Mildred because I want some help with the Quelaag fight because I am woefully underleveled for it. Yeah, pretty much everything here can kill me. Absurdly easy. I'd really rather not get toxic. Thankfully I have the Rusted Iron Ring, so that makes this area somewhat less terrible. Thankfully I have good weapons, because imagine what would have happened if all my weapons were just, like, dagger, thief's dagger, broken straight sword, sword hilt, etc. Just imagine how terrible that would be. Nope. I normally go through Blighttown through the depths, because I know that's the way it's meant to be done. But I know that a lot of people go through the Firelink Shrine Way, because it's easier. Freaking plebs. I'm just kidding. Like, probably the best Dark Souls player I've ever met goes through the Firelink Shrine Way. But whatever. Shoutouts to Sprinkles, never gonna watch this video. Although I know Sam will relay it to him. Boy, with the meta jokes. Even though apparently some of my audience is in France, which is upsetting. I don't know how that happened. And Brazil. Hurrah! Bonfire. I think there's a chest down there that normally has a dragon scale in it, and surprisingly, as far as I know, 0 traps. Which isn't even me being like, oh, you know what, I hate birds, and then birds happen. There's like actually 0 traps, which is bizarre. Like, look at this. Look at how obviously trapped this is, and then it's actually not trapped. Like, this isn't a mimic. There's nothing that like shows up anywhere. Like, look, it's just fine. Goldham Black Skirt. That's actually really, really good. That's actually stupid good. How good is that? Dang. How is the maiden skirt heavier than my sorcerer boots? That shouldn't be a thing. Sign this petition to make that not a thing. It like triples the weight of sorcerer's boots. Okay, correct, but also misguided. It would be nice getting repair box. Especially when I go to Anno Mondo. Nope. That will super kill me. Oh no. I hope I don't have to go down to where the dragon is. That would be really bad. Why am I getting stupid quick toxic? At least that does like no damage. Run, 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 run. Stab. Soul Proud Knight. That's fine. You gonna show up, or? I mean, I'm fine if you don't want to. There is a corpse here. Hurrah for corpses. Hooroo for boulders. But come on, we all know that's just gonna be like a nameless soldier or something stupid. Stab. Ah! That actually scared me. Just seeing a friggin' ogre just charge up on me and deck me in the face with a boulder. Best horror game 2018. Dark Souls. Dark Souls comes out in 2011. Best horror game 2018. Soul of a Hero. You see? So many soul bags. I know that's my fault because you can make it so soul bags are randomized with other soul bags, but dang it, that doesn't make as nearly as entertaining content. My 3 views would be hurting slightly if I didn't do it. Nah, it'd only be 3 views if it was Fallout related. I'm glad that that does well on the channel. Sorry that this is what we're talking about now, as I slaughter mosquitoes with my ridiculously oversized sword. That's actually not true. It's no Zweihander. It's definitely no Buster Sword. Why is toxic a thing? Who decided to make this a thing? Soul of Lost Undead. Ooh, yeah. What would I have done without that? Oh, it's just poison, not toxic. Oh, this is fine. I mean, it's not good. I'd really rather that this wasn't happening, but you know. Dung pies. You know, it actually makes a lot of sense that that drops dung pies, but I mean, normally it drops like green titanite. Soul of a Hero, perfect. That is. Hey, all of you, join in one spot. Oh, dang! I didn't realize that could be so easily interrupted. Wow, this poison lasts a long time. How many souls would using a Soul of a Hero give me? Just out of curiosity. I feel like I have more Souls of Heroes than anything else. 4, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4. Yeah, I'm actually correct. Feel as though I have way more soul bags than that, but you know. 10,000, that's 2 level ups. Not even 2 level ups. It's not worth upping my faith. Go with some more endurance. Oh, that's way more than I thought. I thought it'd be like 500. How do you do? Stab. Again, this is how I introduce myself. Trying to get my health and endurance up because I'm still super screwed. How many humanities do I have? 11. It's not terrible. But now I have one less. Although I should probably kindle this bonfire too. I'll do it now because it's entirely possible that I'll lose to Mildred. And then having to use to again. You know what, in hindsight, it didn't matter, but, you know, it's fine. I wonder if I'll ever get the right of kindling, or if it's something, if it's like somewhere stupid. Like in the tree. That tree area is terrible and I hate it. Okay, that's not entirely accurate. Getting all the items in the tree area is terrible and I hate it. Mildred. Mildred should be showing up right about here. Ahem. Mildred, there we go. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Hey Mildred, can you help me stab these bugs? Ow. I guess not. Look at Mildred unhelpful. Well, Mildred the unhelpful, everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot I get it. Never mind, I forgot I got that. Really? A soul bag for Mildred? That's disappointing. At least I'll be able to summon her during Quelaag, because Mildred is freaking rad during Quelaag. I'm curious if I've messed up the Kirk quest line at all. Probably. Much as I don't want to, I probably should get about exploring the Blighttown. There are a lot of items down here. Definitely don't want to switch out that one. Probably up my dex a bit, but you know, this is fine. Nope. Stab. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about being in the water anymore, so who cares? May as well visit the big blobby tree, because there's some stuff before I go to the big blobby tree. And there's a bonfire over by the big big blobby tree. Hello. Mask of the Mother and large titanite shard. I want to say that normally that's a plank shield. Great axe and soul of brave warrior. Either that's rubbish and this is a plank shield or something. I know there's a plank shield in there somewhere. The Great Hollow. Aren't I the Great Hollow? Badoom Ching. That's not Badoom Ching worthy. Don't encourage that. Apparently something somewhere died. Is it worth exploring? I think I'll pass for the time being. And I always forget I can't climb up ladders quickly. Can I not wear the... I want to see how much equip load the helmet, Mask of the Father, gives me. Not very good. Although it works. Maybe it's like ups your equip by X%. But whatever, it works. That's all that matters. My face just looks really disappointed, like, oh. He looks like he messed up a little bit, now he has to sleep on the couch. Just like, oh. stupid gross leeches that really hurt. So these things are normally non-threats, but since I'm low level, they are super threat. Oh, now I'm poisoned. Ignore the sound of a phone message being received, because I forgot to turn my phone on airplane mode. I use my phone for my timer, so I have to bring it in here. I am professional, I promise. Ooh, Demon Titanite and Effigy Shield. Neither of those are too great, but at least it's better than a frickin' soul bag. Because I know this is gonna be a soul bag. Boom. Wow, that is way worse than I remember it being. Falchion! That's actually really close to what's normally there. And I think I got Remedy or something. Unimportant Remedy. I could be wrong. I wasn't paying attention to the source. I was more paying attention to the Falchion. Falchion is really great. Isn't that where the enchanted Falchion is anyway? It's either that or that one sword that does like heals you when you kill enemies. It's one of those two. I always remember this being a lot bigger of an area than it is. I mean, I'm glad it's small, but you know. I mean, saying small is smaller than I remember. Maybe this is the one sword. Ooh, Dark Fog. I think that's a pyromancy, and it's definitely from the DLC. Wow, I'm gonna have to go to Ulasil eventually. And I'm gonna fight Knight Arturius. Yay. You know, my favorite. Love fighting Knight Arturius. Nailed it. Knight Arturius. To be fair though, he's not that bad. I just wish he was parryable. But they learned a lesson from when they let Gwyn be parryable. I'm curious if they'll keep Gwyn being parryable. Okay, now get you off the Mask of the Father. Oh. I like his eyes. Actually, he doesn't look like he's on. He looks like he's shell-shocked. Like he just saw like his daughter eat a cat. Like, look at that face. Stab. We're gonna have to kill those bouldermen. You know, I would normally do the bit where I'm like, oh hey, blah blah blah, I hate blah blah blah, and then it happens, but with this area with an invisible pyromancer lady. Can I actually stab you? Because you're supposed to be here, but invisible. Nope. At least I think that's how it works. I don't know. Maybe she's only in like ethereal form for good pyromancers or something. I don't know. Hello. The Iato. Iato. That's interesting, because that's normally in this area. An egg vermifuge. So, basically just the Iato. Katana forged in Easternland. This katana is drawn from the scabbard at lightning speed using an technique. It allows the wielder to charge forward to swiftly cut down distant foes. I mean, it's no, you know. I need to scroll up. It's no obsidian greatsword, but it's still decent. It's not even a painting guardian sword, but you know, it's still good. And this is never any scaling, which is fine. Do I have any good weapons that have any scaling? I guess the Gravelord sword has some scaling, but only through like technicality. Is that an item over there? Yep, that's the one that's guarded by the boulder giants. Perfect. Hello, Mr. Boulder Man. So if he's running with a boulder, does that count as boulder dash? I'm gonna go. Apologize for that one. Come on, just Let me backstab you. There we go. It'd be nice if I got actual moss instead of throwing knives from that enemy in the forest, but you know, throwing knives and moss are basically the same thing. Like if I showed you a picture of a throwing knife and then a picture of moss, don't tell me you'd be able to tell the difference. Is there anything over here? I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Wow. I'm surprised there's nothing over here. Okay. I have a story about this area. I hate this part of the area because I didn't know I could go over here. I thought this was like far off into the distance. I didn't realize this was right where I was supposed to be. Also, that would sound like a boulder being thrown directly at me and then missing. Sounds very similar to it hitting my head, but it's a lot louder when it hits my head, particularly my ear. Okay, you're throwing it at a root. This man's smart. It's not worth killing these enemies. They aren't worth much, although I know they can drop stuff occasionally. The drop rates seem to be randomized as well. Looking at you, constant gold pine resin. You guys seem healthy. Hello. I'm willing to forgive you. Ned, just please lend me some moss. Please. I won't be able to complete Sigmire's quest, will I? Alright, I'll give this like 2 shots. Maybe. I'll just wait for the poison to run out. Because I know that makes for quality content, you know? Not sure if you know this. It's a trade secret, but the more bored your audience is, the more likely they are to watch the next video in hopes that they'll be less bored. See? It's all about mind games. Because most people think that you want to entertain your audience, but no. You want to do like a World of Warcraft thing where you keep them just on the verge of being entertained. They aren't quite there yet, so then they'll keep going in hopes that they will be. You see? So what is this weapon that she's holding? It's so absurdly thin that it has like no weight to it. And yet it has weight. Like, what? How did that thing get any momentum? I don't know. I don't know how swords work, so. Alright. I cannot skip the cutscene. Okay, there we go. Hello, lady spider, spider lady. I don't know. Oh, I have that fire or lava resistance ring. I might want to equip that. Here we go. So can I run through this and be like, fine? Ignore the message in the bottom right. Nope, not fine. Ow. That's a waste of an assist, but shut up. Mildred, I need you to hit them. Mildred, you're the hero here. You need to hit them. How long does this fire stay? Okay, that's how long the fire stays. Stab in the butt. You and that hammer man have that same attack. Captain Hammer Fellow. That's his name. If Mildred lets me down like this badly, I'm gonna be really upset. That was disappointing. What was that attack you? Mildred, heal! What are you doing? Is Mildred trying to leave? Mildred is the least useful I've ever seen Mildred be. I've seen her, like, destroy this boss before. Mildred! Well, she's finally through the lava. Now that she's out the doorway, now the fight can begin. Beautiful. Mildred. Mildred, stab them. Stab them. Your job is to stab. You can eat them after we're done. Okay, cool. Thanks, Mildred. You are useless. I've never seen Mildred be that useless before. Ow. Ow. What am I supposed to do about that? And if I had the press shield, it would have been easy, but I don't have that. And also, why is my camera being elder? No, please don't stab me! On a scale of my favorite things, being stabbed is pretty low on that list. It's just below going to Florida. I know I already used that joke. I forget, was that in this playthrough or Dust that I made that going to Florida joke? Stab. No, okay, that's fine. I'm glad they waited after I messed up my stab. Thanks, Quaylag. You know, for a terrible spider lady, you sure are nice sometimes. You know, it sure is convenient that after your pyromancer mother messed up that you only have to turn into a spider. Otherwise, this design would be a lot less cool. Hey, can you, like, not stab me, please? I don't like being stabbed. Now, you, on the other hand, I seem quite enjoy being stabbed. I mean, like, from where I'm from, you're supposed to assume that a person likes being stabbed. Now, where I'm from may or may not be prison, but you know. And the insane asylum. It's prison, insane asylum. Does an insane asylum count as a prison by default? Actually, I am from an asylum. Wow. I kind of forgot that my character is literally from an asylum. Which is not the same type of asylum. More of a prison! Wow! I made that as a joke. I didn't even realize that that kind of is what my character's deal is. I was so close! Dang it, Quaylag! Ring revival. Ugh. I wish I hadn't gotten greedy with that. Ignore the mouse. Ring of sacrifice shattered. Alright, next episode we'll kill Quaylag. I don't know. Can you think of anything else? I can't. That's all for this time. Bye.